Hello to you, this is Edwin Dearborn, and this is another edition of Caffeinated Content. We're talking about great business ideas over that hot cup of coffee. And today I'm in Old Town Henderson at Public Works Coffee House. And this is the really old part of Henderson, not the new part that maybe you've been to if you've ever been to Vegas Valley. And today what I want to talk about is Keystone content, or what's also referred to as cornerstone content. What is that type of content? Why is it so valuable? Why you should have it? Well, Keystone or cornerstone content is your key, most important and vital content, the content that's driving traffic, engagement, and more importantly, is really fulfilling what you're trying to achieve as a brand and communicating value that's getting you clients. So you may have 100 blog posts or 100 videos, but maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 of them are critical to your business. They're the videos that really define who your brand are. They define what your values are. Maybe it describes specifically a service that's your most consumable service, and it gets a lot of traffic, a lot of traction, a lot of activity on social media. Maybe it's your ebook, maybe it's your e-course. But out of the body of content that you probably have a half a dozen, and at most maybe 20 pieces of content that are driving the vast majority of your traffic. Now, what do we do with that? Well, number one is, do you have Keystone content created? Do you have robust, really good content, epic content that really fulfills what salespeople are trying to do? It could be your FAQ page, it could be your case studies page, it could be your rave reviews page, it could be a video that really encapsulates what your company is about, describes it, and creates desire. It could be your book. Now, if you take a look at any website or any brand that's putting out content, you'll find that there's a handful of content that they're really concentrating on that's driving the vast majority of consumption and traffic for them. And this is what you want to have. For me, my Keystone content is I have a coaching video that gets a lot of views and a lot of leads. I have my book, and I have what I call my rave reviews page, which is a list of endorsements that people have for me saying, you know, I'm all that in a bag of chips. So when somebody goes, well, can you send me some content to tell me what you're about, what your brand does? I send them, hey, here's my book, here's my coaching video, and here's my rave reviews page. And these are Keystone pieces of content that I have that are really the tipping point in terms of people wanting to do business with me. And that's the key is that it's the content that's not only getting the most engagement online, the most shares, the most views, and it's attracting the most attention, but it's also moving people towards actually doing business with you. By the way, if you hear music here, they play 80s music here all the time, which is one of the reasons why I like coming here. So you've got to have that Keystone content. You've got to have that content that's really driving engagement for you. Now, if you don't know how to create that Keystone content, let me just give you a couple ideas. Number one, video is going to be consumed more often and easily than anything in writing, other than maybe a book. So put the accent on video. Number two is have the content that really shows your USP in a very strong and favorable way, that clearly shows why you are the best and most obvious choice when it comes to them wanting to consume you. And number three is, do you have videos that are answering questions of their most important challenges? These would be your Keystone content. If you need help creating Keystone content, reach out to me. My name is Edwin Dearborn, best-selling author of the book, Power Branding Secrets. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.